Once you're on here, if you see this, leave a comment. We can continue the conversation that I thought we were having a few minutes ago. Web Dad, what's up? William, Byron, Justin, what's going on, guys? Looks like we're doing roll-up dump pouches, OD Black also. Bunch of belts. All of this stuff you guys have already seen. Croft, what's up? Seaside, Travis Weaver, Jason, what's up? I thought you were bringing shirts today. JG, what's going on? Are we live? Can I order an H harness in multicam? You can always order an H harness in multicam. Why are we having that? Like, I don't even understand the question. We never have an H harness. You literally order an H harness tonight. Tomorrow morning at like 5 o'clock, the orders get printed out. That is an H harness that a dude ordered last night. It was made today. It will ship tomorrow morning. Ian, what's up? AJ, what's up? Seaside, yeah, hit the like button, guys. 30 of you here, 16 thumbs up. Hit that like button. Red Dawn. What are you going to put the H harness on? You know our H harness does not clip into most other brand H harnesses. They like to use a 1-inch buckle. We use an 1.5 inches. Tomorrow morning, didn't get rest of your blanks. Got it. Okay, that's Jason. Okay, now it makes sense. Right on. Evan, what's up? Does anyone have an update on NSR tactical holsters? I do not know. I do not know. I have no idea. I've spoken to Chris from Green Force several times in the last month. I know that they're up and running for sure. It's the one for my duty belt without the clips. So the non-padded H suspender. We build those all the time too, bud. Yeah, I don't know what we have, but there are black ones right here that were cut literally today that will be made tomorrow morning. Is this what you're talking about? The non-padded suspender? We also do a padded suspender set, which is a much bigger H set for like a land warfare rig. And I've got 14 in here. That probably means there's 2 orders in there and there's 12 extras. Non-pad, that's what you want right there then. That's it. And it's called low profile H suspender. Gonna go Coyote. Oh, we'll go look. We don't make them in multicam. We only make them they're 100% webbing. So we have Coyote, we have Black, and we have OD. Received the white Star Wars bag. Aren't they nice? Croft. I was trying to remember the name of the extra. Oh yeah, Amanda answered that. I saw that. Okay, yeah, I got Coyote right here. I can ship you Coyote in the morning. I can ship you Black in the morning, and I've even got an OD there. I saw Mike from NSR in the group chat yesterday. Know nothing about their business. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. DH, what's up? Loading gear to go to Oregon to swap vehicles with mom. Do you make tourniquet holders that accommodate shark? We don't, man. We don't. You're like the second person that's ever asked about it. or you're the first person that's now asked twice. Grunt Proof, what up? First time asking, right on. 3-cell pocket organizer and a pocket organizer. Yeah, that's not ideal for the tourniquet, though. I understand why he's asking. Full day of masticating. Man, I thought we were going to set 3 telephone poles, and I have an auger for the skid steer. And that turned into, well, the first pole, we learned a lot on the first pole. We got it in, and then we had to pull it out. And then we're talking 30-foot power poles. So we learned a lot. I would say that we are proficient at it now. So when I have to put up all the fencing for the ostriches, we have it down pretty well. How deep did we set them? 4 feet probably. I don't have an extension for the auger. We're putting a 40 or 50 foot power pole up in front of the shop. And we're putting that in. It's supposed to be 25% plus 10%. I don't remember what, there's some math to it. But we're going to put it in 6 feet deep, I think. And we have to get an extension for my auger. Lots of beer required, yeah. And we had good dudes. We had some good dudes. None of us have done this, but we had some MacGyver kind of guys. Stopped at 511 Nashville, invited the dudes to Amanda's birthday. Right on. Round 2, yep. Currently got all my shit shoved in an elastic tourniquet holder. Don't want everything. I get it. We do contained tourniquet holders, so no light touches them. And we've got them for the small, like rats and TK4s, and then we have the deployable tourniquet pouch, which will hold your soft tees and your Cat 7s and stuff like that. Good dudes give you extra brain power because no one knows what the hell we're doing. Yeah, you would look at it though, and it looks like we know what we're doing. Yeah, we had some doers out there for sure. We got them in. We're planting hops, and they'll trellis up 30 feet. And we have 50 feet of it. So we're actually putting the hops in tomorrow. Poles are in place. All the wiring is run. Now we'll plant tomorrow. We got about 3 hours of work. Carry things tomorrow. Never set a pole, but my dad was a lineman 40 years. Seen hundreds. Yeah, I told Jeff, I go, could you imagine doing this without an auger? And he goes, that's how they used to do it, man. And I go, yeah, if you think about it, we've done it before in the past without augers. We dug all kinds of shit without equipment. Battle Chemist, what's up? All my visitors can tell exactly what I did. I was at the shop in Illinois to sell antiques and stuff, stuffed African animals. Nice. Nice. Yeah, the power company comes out. They got a pole truck. It fucking pulls them. It sets them. It does everything on that rig. It's got outriggers on it. My allergies are going to love flowering hops. Great. Great. I'll just have my allergies burnt out of me. I'm sure they have a peptide or some injection I can take for that. Chest rig's awesome, using on next FTX. Nice. Let me know if you need anything else. Did you discontinue the patrol pouch? I don't know that we discontinued it, but there's no reason to buy a patrol pouch when you can get a Rallyman pouch. The Rallyman pouch is a patrol pouch. The lid is just Velcroed into the back, so it accommodates way more than the patrol pouch ever did. Like 40 round mags, for instance. Just inject the nasal spray. Does Scully still need someone for the decks over the storage? He does, yeah, he does. Tons of dudes here that can do it. Getting anybody to do anything fucking does not. Like the last time they built some shit, they flew a crew in from San Diego to do it. Put them in a hotel for 30 days. Michael Pegram, where are you located, bud? 8 hours away. Send me an email if you would with your info, and I'll pass it on to Jeff. What kind of hot? I don't have a fucking clue. I don't know. I have no way to reach out to you, Michael, or I would, bud. I have no way to contact you. Years and years ago, there used to be a private message feature on YouTube, and they deleted it over a decade ago. Josh, thanks for the link. Clever, what's up, buddy? We built all this stuff for you guys that didn't see the first video. This is the stuff that was here at the end of the day when I came in. These are normal FUPAs, Coyote. Padded Hearing Pro cases. These will fit all of any of your big Ear Pro. Boot bags. There's some Highlander boot bags. These are some of the belts that were sewn today. These will all ship tomorrow morning. Some Coyote toiletry bags. A bunch more Star Wars promo bags. Anybody got their Star Wars bags yet? Those fucking things are nice. Here's some OD Black roll-up dump pouches that are going. We did a batch of these today. Anybody have new zippered knife pouches? Have you guys noticed any difference with them? There's a set right there, OD Black. And there is also a set of purple. This purple's pretty good. Super faggy. I cook Texas style, John never cook. No, your shit's good, dude. Really good. Is Memphis my favorite? Is Memphis your favorite style? I wouldn't know what Memphis barbecue is. I like barbecue sauce that's sweet, and I fucking like it wet. I can do a dry rub, but I like wet fucking barbecue sauce. And I'll tell you, I will never leave here and go, let's go get some fucking barbecue. If I leave here, we're going to get a big fat fucking ribeye, which I had tonight and last night, which is what I have all the time. But I'm going to go someplace to get a better ribeye, or I'm getting sushi, or we're going to a 4-star restaurant. You need a tornado nearby, and Bear TJ could stop by and a phone pole install. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that I could get Bear to come do phone poles. We're both busy doing other shit. Alyssa actually reached out today, Lamppost. She's like, hey, I'm supposed to liaison between you two guys. Was pumped to see red vehicle. Yeah, we got red vehicle med bags. We sure do. Memphis style is normally dry rub. I like whatever Josh makes me. Did some training with Jay from Prepared Citizen. Cool. Right on. I know Jay. We have something called Tennessee time. Yeah, fucking, yeah. Nobody's in a hurry to do a fucking thing here in Tennessee. Why is it so hard to get contractors? Because motherfuckers here, I think a lot of people here didn't have money. And when they get a successful business going and have some money, they're not in a hurry to have any money anymore. And I think labor is a huge problem too. I really do. Like laborers, huge problem. There are dudes in the local Facebook groups here posting every day that they can't feed their children, they can't feed their dogs, anybody have any work at all? And I'm like, yeah, I do. And they come in and they don't fucking work. They literally just do. They want somebody to give them a check, and they don't want to work. These motherfucking grown-ass men have no fucking calluses and have no fucking scars on their hands. I don't know where they fucking come from. And a lot of them, like, they clearly being fed. Somebody's feeding these motherfuckers. Any way I can get your shirt in tall? Nah, we don't do them, man. We do one blank. Yeah, eat the dog. That's what I'm saying. If you can't afford to feed your kids, you don't get fucking dogs. Do you guys know that on EBT and food assistance, you know they can buy dog food with that shit? I think it's great for a child to have a fucking dog. Your fucking parents should work 2 fucking jobs. You want to have a dog. Greg, what's up? Starvation is no longer motive. It is not, man. And there's nothing that pounces on you when you walk out of your house. There ain't a monkey that attacks you. There's not a fucking dog that's going to bite you. None of these motherfuckers had to run or fight. The lady did work. We had a lady who had a baby. The 6-month-old baby was in the car. And she was heavy. And it was fucking hard on her. And she was pulling weeds. I said, pull this section of weeds right here. Here's 10. Let's start with this. This is 10 by 10. Pull this out. Because I'm judging how fast she moves because I'm going to pay her by the hour. And she did a good job. And her fucking dude sat in that car with that fucking crying, screaming baby. And he could not help the baby or give it whatever it wanted while his fucking woman was out there pulling weeds. Brake dust stuck under my knuckles permanently because it got so deep, bashing my knuckle. Yeah, man. Hard to find good help. And if you pull from the internet, you do get fucking lunatics, man. You do. It is easy to draw people. You need to remember that if a person will fucking take a few of their belongings and fill their car and drive across the United States, there's generally something wrong with them or they are running from something. Apocalypse King lady is going to make some videos for us. That's badass, dude. I like her content. I thought it was hilarious. That's fucking great, Evan. Super weirdos pulling up in U-Hauls. That's the little hack, guys. I had a kid tell me he can't rent a car because he's not 25 or whatever. You can rent a U-Haul. U-Haul will rent to you. U-Haul, you can rent a U-Haul for $25 a day and park that motherfucker and live in it. I usually see those posts and it says no factory work. Yeah, tells me they won't work in factories around here, have quotas. Well, if you want to make over $10, $12 an hour in this town, you work in a factory or you work someplace uncomfortable or you work someplace dangerous. You want to make $20 an hour, you want to make $30 an hour, you're going to commute over an hour to get to it, or it's going to be uncomfortable. We have a place called MagPro here, pays very well. It's on fire all the time. There's chemicals in the air and shit, right? You're going to work at a factory. You're going to work 60 so hours a week, and people get hurt there. Every year, there's like mutilations happen because of the equipment, and they do their best to prevent it, but it does happen. And those are the $30 an hour jobs. How much is rent? I really don't know how much rent is. When I moved here, I lived in a place called Cedar Lake Estates. I had a big house, a couple acres of property probably. Big house, $800 a month. You're not renting an apartment. You're not renting a shitty house here rent's way up. And it's way up because so many people have moved here that need to rent homes that the landlords no longer have to rent to people who are going to tear their houses up. You see it all the time. People saying, I can't, my landlord kicked me out. And a lady comes on and is like, you had 17 cats in the house. We had to remove all the drywall. My next door neighbor woke up blind from welding at 3 a.m. Interesting. It's all fun and games until the Live Leak logo pops up in the corner of your workday. I don't know what that is. It's a magnesium recycling plant, yeah. They flew over it a couple years ago, a news helicopter when it was on fire. And I'm like, man, it looks like a bomb went out, half the roof's missing. And people who were watching it with me said, no, it's always like that. They never fix the roof. Side job, trash man, number 6 most dangerous job. Is it? Why is it so dangerous? Live Leak is the site with all the work accident video. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I've seen them. Oh yeah, we're hugely getting Californian. I am a California person and I moved here. I've been here over 20 years though. The California people coming in here now are like, how come we don't have a bowling alley? We need an indoor go-kart track. We need an indoor water park. And I'm like, that's a great idea. You should fucking start that. Clearly you've run no businesses because this town won't support it. Trash people get run over a lot. Oh, I got it. We have tons of good idea fairies around here. Everybody wants a vote on how other people spend their own money. The most common comment is, we don't need another vape shop or we don't need another liquor store. Well, if you motherfuckers weren't buying it, they wouldn't keep fucking running, would they? Working with iron workers, truly. Oh, absolutely, dude. Just being able to cut wood now, just being able to put pieces of wood together and form it into something. Mom's neighbor moved from California to Iowa. He was rich because homes were much cheaper. Yeah, we were too. Absolutely. When we moved from California, my apartment rent was $2,500 a month. We moved here and it was $850 a month. I had a 2.5 car garage. I had a probably 2,600 square foot basement, 2,600 square foot home, 2 private lakes. Making handmade furniture from scrap wood can be great side gig. Yeah, there's a lot of YouTube channels showing that. They even tell you how to find your market, right? Go on Etsy, look at people selling, look who has the highest sales, look at the products they're selling. Like the Mexican restaurant in Dixon, they keep popping up and people complain those same people eat Mexican. Absolutely. Same here. Same here. Just being able to show up to work on time is an accomplishment. Absolutely, Jeremy. You know, well, you run crews. You know how that is, dude. I wake up every morning and run down a checklist of the 3 most likely not to be here, and then how I'm going to maneuver that workload through the day and what's not going to get done because somebody else has to do their tasks. And it's always the same people. It's always the same people. Fired an employee for stealing. Other than that, dude, you caught cutting the webbing for the cocks. Did you ever have employees try to steal? No, not that way. But I mean, if you're clocked in on my clock and you produce half the shit that you produced yesterday and you're sewing the same shit today, that's the same as stealing. You don't get to have a bad day, or I don't, that just doesn't get to happen. I don't get to not fucking pay you on time. You've never fucking got a check that didn't cash. You never came to work and I just didn't decide to open the fucking property today. It's reciprocal. I'm not talking about you, Paula. I'll be sitting at my computer and get a notification that one of my employees is posting on Facebook. That happens all the time. Like, do you not? I'm the social media fucking king. You don't think I see your shit? Well, you can do business without employees, but you can't fucking scale the business. We ebb and flow. Like, there's days when we will run, every sewing machine will be running, and we will have a conversation like, why do we retain this person? And it's usually 3 other people and myself, and I'm like, because everything they do is something you don't have to do. But it eventually comes a time, and it comes in 3s. When we hire someone, we hire in 3s. There's always 2 more behind them. And when I finally have had enough, 2 others will also weed themselves out. And I tell these kids too. I tell them, like, I have, like, several people around when we had the conversation. I said, the day you see me fire somebody, I never woke up that morning with the intention of them not working here. It was just a compound of several other things that happened all at the same time, and they just picked the wrong fucking day. In construction, getting someone on the 40 that can read a tape measure is I got you. Under 40? Yeah, I got you, bud. We see it happen frequently. We even have templates. We've got templates that you just fucking trace out like a child with a cookie cutter. And we still can't do that. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? We have literally made you have literally made thousands of these. And today you sewed them on the wrong fucking side. Don't worry, radio me. Michael Sparks, what's up? Sorry, bro, business is hard. Glad I can make it without employee. Yeah, it's just cost of doing business, man. Can this problem with lazy people be fixed? Will our society survive the future? Well, I don't think a lot of people realize what's even happening right now, right? You see all these Starbucks employees melting down because all of a sudden they have to wear a uniform that represents the company now. The clown show is fucking over. You're being replaced with robots. All through COVID, if you ever went, we would go on weekends, we would go out of town, sometimes out of state. Every weekend we would get up and go someplace to different antique places. And we go further and further or different directions. We would stop at Walmart because I could get 3 Egg McMuffins that had real fucking eggs in them, and I would eat those. We'd just go, right? So if we could even go into a McDonald's, there was only 1 or 2 people in the entire building. You had to order on a kiosk. Your people are being replaced. It's like if you see a Wendy's, if you go eat clown food, right? Let's agree it's poison. Clown food, anything they give you through a hole in a concrete wall, they're all represented by a clown. Burger King, McDonald's, Wendy's, they all have clowns. Wendy's still has human beings there. Sometimes. You go to Burger King, there's only 2 fucking people in that store. They don't need all those people. People are being replaced. That's not a career job. If you go to Burger King, there was always an old lady at Burger King. You're never going to go there and that lady's not there. She's been there, right? That's great that she can retain a job like that. But people talk about living wage. I deserve a living wage. I want a living wage. Fast food is not an adult's job. That is a child's job. Every kid in high school should have to go work 6 months to get out of high school. There'd be enough of a crop of kids to run those fucking restaurants for 6 months and then turn them over. Same thing with, those are not adult jobs. Those are fucking child's jobs. But most parents, not all parents, most parents, you see the kids at school driving brand new fucking cars. Their parents bought those cars for them. Those kids don't have to fucking work. All the parents doing the baseball teams and the fucking football teams, putting all these kids through all this fucking schooling and coaching. None of those kids are going pro. Not a fucking one of them. That becomes the parent's identity. Mother stole $40,000. Now she's in jail and can't see her 4 kids plus divorce. When asked why she did it, she said she needed the money. The family's life is ruined. It's fucking wild, yeah. Second oldest kid worked at Jack's. There is an old lady that works there. My kid makes more than her, and my kids say, I'm never working there after high school. Yeah. Hey, Pepe Frog, go suck some cock somewhere else. You're banned here. I guess we know who works at fucking fast food and is an adult. Rode my bike for 18 months, rain or shine, 3 miles each way to save up for a shitty car. I did too. I've been working since I was 13 and a half years old. 1986, I worked at KFC, drove my 65 Ford pickup, paid $400 for my grandmother. I made it 6 months, went to a local dairy. After that, joined the Army. 1965 truck. That's fucking cool, dude. I've been looking at, I think 55s around there. My daughter thanked me the other day for making her work in high school and college. She hates kids that have everything given to them. The thing with kids that have everything given to them, they usually don't retain it. They usually don't retain it. Parents loaned me money to buy my first car. Dad helped me rebuild the blown head gasket. That's cool. We're going through a period of time where no one gets the value of stuff. Everything's given. I think that's about to change, right? Especially if they shut China down. That instant gratification, like Amazon's even changed their shit. Amazon all of a sudden is now back to delivering stuff here. It doesn't have to go through the mail service anymore. And Amazon's not delivering shit on time. Like everything is changing. And if you look at some parts of our country, it's already a third world country. Like our shit literally looks like it's fucking baffling, some of these cities. Joey bought his truck. Y'all know he works fast food. Chloe works at cafe, saving for her first car. Ava's been working for 2 years. Yep. I know your kids work. I see them. They've handed me food through the hole in the wall. I've seen it. I know. I don't even think your kid knew it was us he was talking to. Maybe he did. My kid's going to run stuff. That's right. Your kids are going to run stuff. Many people's kids are going to work for your kids, Evan. Your kid's a little fucking genius already. We should go back to ordering stuff through a catalog. I bought a 1971 Sears catalog not too long ago. Work Amazon 4 days a week, Saturday route, 2 days late. Where's a good place to buy USA made materials so I can practice sewing and work remote for you? Well, you're never going to work remote for me. However, just Google that shit. That's the real answer. Google. Search, literally ask the question into Google or Chat GPT. You guys should stop using Google, by the way. Use Chat GPT or any of the Grok. Gives you a way better answer. And all that shit's on the internet. Yeah, UPS did lay off 20,000 workers and closed how many hubs? Walmart's closing, how many is Walmart closing right now? 5,000 stores? Grok is better than Google. DuckDuckGo. DuckDuckGo is owned by Google, right? You don't know that? Remote customer service rep. We have a friend who just had their first customer complaint. And I go, ask her if she wants me to reply to him. Just forward me the email. I'll make a video and you can just send him the link. Sometimes it feels like I work. You do work for me, motherfucker. Grok will write a business plan. Yeah. The world would stop if kids had to use the library card catalog. The Dewey Decimal System. Or how about microfiche? You remember microfiche? FedEx going to be swamped. Because UPS is closing down some of their routes. You know, the Postal Service has closed down some of their routes. That's why everybody was getting dead baby chickens. Got the corgi home right on. Walmart stopped being 24 hours. I barely ever go anyway. Walmart has been talking that they are going back to Walmart 24 hours. And Walmart is doing away with the masses being able to use self-checkout. You are literally going to have to pay for a subscription, a monthly subscription, to use self-checkout. The thefts are too high. Your UPS comes twice a week. Mine comes every day. They came yesterday 3 times yesterday. White Lion, what's up? Federal Express has been closing stations all over the country. Yeah, I think people just don't realize shit is changing, guys. Shit is fucking changing. You know, all those, well, I mean, even this administration, all the promises that were made, right? You know, they haven't done any of that shit for you. They had a chance to fucking take suppressors off the NFA list. Did that happen? Last I heard, it didn't. Congress blocked all that shit. Every executive order that's been put in place, Congress has fucking blocked it, hasn't put any of it through. So while it is in effect, kind of, it won't fucking hold. Columbus, South Carolina, what's up? Yeah, what they think was going to happen with self-checkout. Went to Walmart this morning, 2 checkers and 25 self-checkout closed. Took 30 minutes. Yeah, do you remember standing in line for hours? Do you remember going to the commissary and being in line fucking for 30 minutes? Do you remember going to an actual grocery store and at payday weekend or payday, and standing in line for an hour? That's why they had all those magazines, the Inquirer and all that shit. You would walk through all the magazines because people would pick those up and it would pacify them prior to cell phones. If Walmart would put all the people standing around on a checkout lane, yeah, absolutely. We use Walmart delivery all the time. And we have ordered shit off Walmart delivery, and then all of a sudden it doesn't get delivered. They say they don't have it. And then I go to Walmart, and it's sitting right on the shelf. I don't know if that's our local delivery people. I don't know what the problem is, but they definitely had it because I went and bought it. That's happened multiple times. And then we'll order off Walmart, and it'll get delivered here the next day or 2 days later, not by the delivery person, through FedEx or through UPS or through the mail service. Yeah, ours are not that bad. I have been in some where everything is locked up. It's the shopper, they don't care. Yeah. When they started doing it, you would rate your shopper, and the shopper would rate the customer. You'd have a customer rating. And we had the same driver over and over, and we tipped them well. And then you had people who were ranked poorly as a customer, and people just wouldn't deliver their shit. That changed probably 6 months or a year ago. Now now the service is much less. Tried leaving you a Google review, but it wouldn't allow me. Interesting. Because I keep getting rankings every month showing my Google account. They also won't allow us to publish our address. Like, you can't go to SOE and just have it take MapQuest to you. It won't do it. 10 years ago, Walmart had a fast checkout lane, 10 items or less. I remember that. Credit card only for speed, replaced by self. Yeah, I do remember that. That's a Walmart employee issue. They're too lazy to pick. Yeah, you see them walking through the store in their fucking pajamas. Literally. Like, haven't bathed in 2 days, haven't done their hair all week. You hear about the DoorDash driver that got shot by the New York State official because he asked for directions. Is that where the dude runs out front and starts shooting? Is that what we're talking about, Jason? Rural town, more Walmart employees pushing those big ass blue carts, picking up product and customers. Yeah. I live so far off the road, Walmart delivery can't do delivery. Just like likes and dislike buttons, you don't see how many dislikes. No, they turned all that off during the Biden White House because they were getting so fucking they were getting like millions of dislikes. They charged him. Uncle's dog's brother. My uncle's dog's brother peed on my legs. Should I up the I don't know what you're talking about, dude. Your sentence doesn't even read clearly. Your uncle's dog's brother? Don't get me started walking through the strip and seeing people in the casinos playing slots in Cookie Monster PJs. He's a troll, yeah. Scan as you go at Sam's. Yeah, we use that at Sam's. We've never got that app to work at Costco correctly. They're supposed to have that scan as you go thing at Walmart, or going to implement it. Listen to MFCEO. What's the 5 things that needed to be done today that you did? Dude, we did fucking 50 things all day, dude. All day. I made a video this morning at 4 o'clock and just said, fuck it, I'm not even putting it up. New Simmerwell facility done. Waiting on inspection by health department. Right on, dude. Did you perfect the 12 by 6 utility pocket? Yeah. Yeah, it's exactly how you saw it. Jeff was here with the full kit loaded up today, and we ended up doing labor outside. We were putting up power poles and a installation with guy wires and tight wires for hops trellising, 30 feet up in the air. So that took longer than expected. We had a couple dudes here, and then there was supposed to be some other people that didn't end up showing up, so we ended up doing that. And it turned into a little more. None of us actually knew how to do it. I didn't realize that. But none of us knew how to actually put it in. And then some of the holes were marked incorrectly, so we ended up augering some other holes. And we're drilling through rock. And it takes, I don't know, probably 30 minutes, 45 minutes per hole to get the holes drilled where we need them to be. And inevitably we hit some rocks, which have to be pulled out with a rock bar and a post hole digger. So there was a lot of physical labor. So AJ told me about Websterant Plus membership being free for 1 month. So you spent so much money. Walmart scan as you go makes you go to the register to bag your shit and show payment. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. Walmart has more money than Sam's Club. If Sam's Club Sam's Club scans all your shit, looks in your cart right as you go out the door. Walmart could do that same shit. Palantir Technologies. Town is a lot like Camden. People bitch that nobody opens up new businesses, but then they say they're going to Walmart. Walmart killed everything. We got 5 fucking Dollar Generals here. 5? Am I correct on that? 5. I think we have 5. County work farms. Yeah. And I don't even care if you're like homeless, whatever. You want to be homeless? Hide. You don't get to be homeless on my fucking property. You want to be fed? Fucking work. Seems like Sam attracts better customers. Well, you have to pay a membership. So there's that. Sam's Club has membership rules that allow them to check your cart. Walmart is public. Got it. Yep. Yeah, I've seen a lot of videos about that. Dollar General is the Tennessee stop sign. Dollar General comes in, has lower prices. As soon as they drive the other companies out, they raise their prices. Dollar General is constantly in trouble. If you check your receipt, they're charging you a different price than what's advertised on the shelf. The tunnels call you. When they put in a Dollar General, they show up ready to go in 24 hours, start to finish. Ours here in town took, I don't know, 6 weeks maybe. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Everybody have a good evening. There's a bunch of new product. I showed it at the beginning of the video if you didn't see it. And it went out in the text as well. Can we stop building Dollar Generals and finish unpacking the ones they already built? Yeah, I saw that today on a meme. Sam's Club has the AI Think. When you use Scan and Go, it checks your cart. I haven't shown a receipt 3 months. Correct. Same here. They have all those camera systems at that exit when you walk through that thing at the exit. All right, guys. Good night.